Good morning, chat. Good morning. Oh, I just realized. The stream team is here, but they're off camera. So we got Tyler and Elizabeth here today. They'll be on momentarily. They're busy teenagering, I guess, at the moment. How are y'all doing? Foolish Fox. Hope everyone up in the Chicago area made it through okay. Hopefully not too much damage. Foolish Fox, hopefully everyone's okay. Everyone doing well. Good morning, Kimmy, Love Loveless, Alan, Shootco. Good morning, everybody. How we living? I gotta take some notes this morning. I got things running in my head. Power out from 4 till 8:30 a.m. Woof. You had the edge. So I absolutely have pins to ship, Tony. Probably wait until start till tomorrow because I got too much going on today. Yeah, good morning, Jesse. Good morning, Inkwell Monster. Inkwell, Sarah, did you get hit by any of those storms? Oh, Kate, that's terrible. Sorry, I gotta write myself a note here for something. But yeah, I have pins to ship. The Spoke Roadie launched yesterday, kind of a soft launch, kind of a if you're in the know launch, kind of if you see it rolling around social media. I'll be posting a bunch about it today. Brian's posted out today. We haven't even sent it out to the email yet. Heat wave over there, Kimmy. What's a heat wave? What's the temperature in American degrees? Really hate starting the day off with a bunch of genealogy books. Is that bad? Oh, the train. Yeah, I bet the train shut down. That's crazy. Oh, they're heavy. So we got Roadie launch. We got some other pin launched. Too many things at the same time. I got a knock launch I want to do. So yeah, the Roadie was supposed to launch a month ago, which threw a kink into my plans. So now everything I want to launch is launching at the same time. You want to pull up a chair? There's Elizabeth. Elizabeth is my big 9th grader starting high school tomorrow. What? 33 Celsius. That's pretty hot. Someone convert that for me. That seems hot. Like 90, upper 90s. I don't know how to do it. I'm going to look. Monday. Yeah, 91 degrees. So I was about right. They are starting online. So that just vote went through, what, a week ago? When did? You're starting online? Yeah. About a week ago. They were supposed to start in person on the 17th. They were supposed to start in person on the 3rd. That got delayed till the 17th to start in person. And then last week they voted barely past 4-3 commissioners to start online. So yeah, 91 is considered cool here. During the summer, 91 would be an awesome day because it's mostly 95 and above with a lot of humidity here, which is pretty much every day in the summertime. So both the kids are here. They're hanging out with me. A few days left till we start school again. I'm going to pull up a chair. So yeah, I mean, it's in the 90s here up until 7-8 o'clock at night, which is rough. Hey, good morning, Thunder Viking. So yeah, for those of you that saw the Spoke Roadie and have jumped on it, I appreciate it. Hey, good morning, Evan. Thanks for the sub. Where's my cheerleaders? Always gotta find my cheerleaders. So we gotta do a cheer for Evan since the cheerleaders didn't go. No. Go ahead. No. You go. That's how I do it. Not. It is too many degrees. That's our normal degrees. Like I said, I would be happy with 91 because it's usually we'll average above 95 for probably like 2 months straight. On the Roadie, are the caps the same size for the Spoke pin and Roadie? Yes, and so are the grip sections. So you can move caps and grip sections between the two. We won't ever advertise that because we do fit each pin individually, and sometimes you could get something a little bit off with the threading or off with the cap, so we want to make sure the pin that we send you fits perfectly, but it's the same front end grip section and the same back end cap. Now, I say the grip section, but it's not going to fit the refills right because the nose cone of the roadie is a different shape on the interior. You can't see that. So that's actually probably a bad idea to swap the grip sections. Just came home from vacation in Germany. Partner got you a 200 brown marble as a graduation. Woo, that's awesome. Edelstein Amber. I need that amber ink. Yes, sir.
I want to hang out downstairs.
Okay. Tyler doesn't want to be on stream. He's going to go hang out downstairs. Can you at least say hi to everyone before you ditch them?
Hi, chat.
Hi. Hi, chat. See, you're a professional streamer. You even said hi, chat. You didn't even say hi, everyone. You just said hi, chat. So, Tyler, what grade are you in?
7th.
He's about to start the 7th. We got schedules. We got stuff. So, all right. Later, Tyler. Don't be a stranger. But you're welcome. You're welcome here anytime. Tyler's ready to stream at home like you wouldn't believe. But he's not having any party all right now. So... Still have a month before the kids go back. That's good. You went with the icy. Hey, thanks, Evan. I appreciate that. Those are number 1 and number 2. I voted icy to be number 1. It is number 1 with a bullet, and Blurple is number 2. So good choices by y'all. We sold a lot. It pretty evenly spread. The airliner and the street. What is it called? The streamliner and the tux are doing well also, like the most basic colors. And we have a lot of people wanting us to just do our standard colors in those, which we'll do eventually. We wanted to break out some wild ones. Grab the Jester to go with the Joker. Love it. Perfect. BTO. I don't know what that means. BTO. What does BTO mean? It's not like a boy band.
That's BTS.
Oh, BTS. Stagged and icy and a gecko. Build to order. I gotcha. Build to order. Yeah, build to order will happen. Not anytime soon. Maybe next year. If you like the gecko, well, I mean, none of these are gonna like sell out immediately. We built tons of inventory. But I'm about to share some pictures of the gecko. And the pictures are super sharp. So I think the gecko is the one I would use personally. The gecko's my number 1. The one I thought would sell the most is the icy, which is probably like my number 2. You want a tux with an orange body? We can probably do that eventually, yeah. Can't decide between the gecko and the blurple. You're not gonna be able to see this picture. I'll see if I can tease you anyway. Blurple's good. It's not like the blurple's bad, but look at this picture. Brian put that up on the blog yesterday. Oh yeah, you totally can't see that. That's the gecko. That's going to be mine. Oh, yeah, it is tough finding Max for Tyler. Good morning, Evan. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for ordering. See, like, then I feel bad. Like, look at that. Look at that. Like, I got to put these up for sale, too. Brian sent out a lovely thank you email this morning. Brian's a very nice guy. Way nicer than me. But, yeah, the Pen Addict 849 came out amazingly well. I'm very happy with how it turned out. So we'll probably put those up for sale for members this weekend on the Pen Addict shop. I know. And it's like, and then I have to do this knock launch, too. Like, I'm asking for too much for people here too soon. Like, the timing is all kinds of off. So, I'm sorry. My apologies. I don't like to do that. I know. So, these will come with the blue refill. The blue Goliath. Only in medium, though. I'm trying not to spend money, too, and I'm doing a very poor job. So, yeah. My bad. But, like I've paid for this, right? I have to recoup. Right now, I'm out the funds. I need to be in on the funds. That's how business works, Elizabeth. You gotta pay. You gotta pay for the stuff.
This year, then.
You're gonna have some business classes this year. Yeah, cool. What's it called?
I don't even know if I'm having it this year.
Oh yeah, her schedule's changed like twice already this morning. So yeah, we'll have that, and then I have to launch this knock thing. It's probably gonna be next week. I'm just a hot mess of stuff right now, but sometimes they cannot wait. But the good news is all this stuff will be around. Like none of the only thing that's gonna be limited is the knock, and that's only gonna be limited by a time window of like 30 days or so. So all this other stuff I got plenty of. So yeah, good stuff. And then you got Matthew and Kat's Retro 51, which is pretty fancy. I love the colors. It looks good. Yeah, it's a bad time to be spending money, but can't stop, won't stop. The knock thing you can skip, that's a lie. You won't skip it. I bet you won't. Matt's Retro is a must-have. I know. It is. Oh, speaking of retros, I got everything I need, so I'm gonna order tubes this afternoon. Tubage. Oh, and I found a non-Uline place to order from. The knock thing, I'm doing wax canvas, Brasstowns and Sinclairs. We're gonna do a pre-order. Oh, you have a wax canvas Sinclair, but yeah, do you have a wax canvas Sinclair with blue on the inside? I don't think you do. Good morning, Tessa. So yeah, this seems to happen every year. You try your best to space out things as best they can, and then they all come together at the exact same time, which is never a good move, but sometimes you just have to do it. You don't really like that wax canvas material? I get that. I understand that. I get that. What's the must-have retro? What's Cat and Matthews called? What's it called? Bump in the Night? I forget the exact name. It's really pretty though. I may or may not have one coming already. If you try to release them all at the time, they'd space them out naturally. I know, right? I should just shoot for that. All right, everything is going to release in August, and then it never would. You're right, Alan. So, yep, that's just how things go. So today, we really don't have anything. We're not going to be streaming long today. I have a lot of appointments this afternoon. I had a half a day on the road yesterday, so I'm just way behind on everything. I still have no internet at home. That's one of the appointments that I've got this afternoon. What kind of appointments do you have?
Figuring out school.
She has you have an appointment to rewrite the schedule. I was gonna take a picture of Elizabeth's desk that she's made for school. It's really nice and really great. And she wrote her whole schedule out because it's a pretty confusing schedule, and then it changed this morning twice, right? Yeah, so she gets to rewrite her whole schedule again.
Oh, my hand's gonna hurt before I even start doing school.
You know nothing.
Wait, let me...
So yeah, anything y'all want to talk about today, let me know. I actually have lots to talk about, but I can't think of all the things because I've been like I haven't been overwhelmed, but I've just got lots of little things and I'm bouncing all over the place, and then I tend to forget stuff. I did something on Saturday that I haven't done in as long as I can remember. I mean, like a decade or more.
Clean your desk.
That was wrong. I'm about to have an only child if you don't hush. I missed an appointment because I was so scatterbrained. Like my brain was just fried. And me and Tyler had a haircut appointment at 11 o'clock. And I was just so mentally wrecked. She called me at like 11:30. She's like, hey, were y'all supposed to be here? And I'm like, oh no. So we had to reschedule that for 2. That has never, I don't recall that ever happened to me in my entire life. I'm the person that gets there 15 minutes early for no good reason. Right? And I actually missed an appointment that had alarms set for it. And I don't know why the alarms didn't go off.
I don't don't like being late to anything at all. I would rather be like early than late. I don't even like being a minute late to something.
So needless to say, I had a really bad Saturday. Just, man, I was so frustrated that happened. I can't remember. I literally cannot remember that ever happening in my life. Because that's not me at all. That's when I knew like something's like wrecked right now. So, yeah. Need to pull out the index cards and brain dump a to-do list. Yeah, that's the thing is it really helped me last week. I was super efficient last week, except for Wednesday afternoon. Saturday was your birthday. Happy birthday, Tessa. Maybe that's why I was so confused. I was missing your birthday. So, video and chat are out of sync. That's probably just a stream issue on your side. Oh, I have a question once we get off my my task list and to-do list. Like I said, I had a really efficient week last week because my task lists are getting very big and complicated these days, and I was happy with how everything progressed. Hey, Carly Knight. I was happy with that. And like Wednesday afternoon, it just wrecked my like entire week. It was just like confusing how if I don't give myself direct tasks, I get screwed up. Video's delayed.
I've had a good week. Or past 2 weeks.
You're excited. You're ready for school to start. I know you're ready. You'd rather see your friends in person, but I know you're ready for school to actually start.
I just had a good couple weeks because I have new friends.
Yeah, we have new friends that moved in across the street from us. SFHD, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you.
Do a sound.
And the host. What?
Do a sound.
Oh, do a sound. Sorry for your headphone users. That was Elizabeth. You can blame Elizabeth for that. What was I gonna say? I forgot. What were we talking about?
Talking about how I had a good week because we have new people.
Oh, you have new friends. Oh, I know what I was gonna ask you. What's the stream about? The stream's about pens. But we're not talking about. Today we're just kind of hanging out and talk about brain overload. So I have a computer question for when I get my new internet at home because that's progressing quickly. If you're not aware, this is not my house. This is not my beautiful house. This is not my beautiful wife. So I already have an Eero, but does writing count as pen related? Absolutely. Absolutely.
You need a pen to write.
We write. Yeah, we write all the time. We write lots of things. So I called yesterday to get the fiber install going, which is cost a fortune. Like I was kind of sort of prepared for it, but kind of not prepared for it to cost that much, and it is what it is. So I'm just gonna go with it. It's gonna be I'll be happier once the bill paid and I'm done with it and it's in. I'll be okay. Then I can forget about that, what it cost me. Anyway, I'm taking this computer over there. This is the only PC I have, right? And it's going to be further away from where they're going to be able to install the fiber, okay? So right now I'm hardwired into the router. So my PC is going to need a Wi-Fi card because I'm not going to pay to have... I'd have to get Ethernet run like under the house into another room. Would be a nightmare. I'm not going to string a cable across the house to have it hardwired. So I need a Wi-Fi card for this PC. And if anyone has any experience with that and has like a recommendation, I can find some online, but I'm going to have to do that. I would rather not. Brad, if your house isn't too old, you could get power line networking adapters. I don't even know what that is.
That's fancy.
Would there be a place locally to put an Eero or an Eero Pro and run a wire to that computer? Yeah. You can run the wires from the Eero? Okay, I need to write this down. Power line. I need to look this up. So that's my only concern with this move. I'm gonna have gig internet. I'm gonna have gig down and 100 up, so it's great. How old is the PC? I ordered this one without a Wi-Fi card specifically, Thor. So that was a mistake. It's only like 2 years old, but I ordered it without one. What was the thing Patrick said? Power line, what?
Right there. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
There it is. I have never heard of that. Okay. So yeah, this is why I need you, chat. Let's go. Who was that? Who did that?
Yeah.
Brooks. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. You got extra cheers today because I'm writing down notes. Let's see. All right. So then I need to look at my Eero to move an Eero in the room and then run an Ethernet from the Eero. I didn't realize that was a thing because I already have like an Eero base, but I don't know that I have a fancy one. I don't know if that would work, but I have like the remote little hub things. All right, Kate, I'm going to get you in just a second. Yes, you can link you can put links in the chat. You have wired devices hanging off Eeros. Man, if that's the case, then I'm in. I might just have to order another little hub, which you can do for the Eero. Okay, Kate, let's see what Kate says. My wife has made some subtle hints that she would like a decent flex nib crib pin for Christmas. She hates the way Noodler's pins smell. Is there any decent sub 100 ones you suggest? That is one of the great unsolvable mysteries, Kate, of the fountain pen world. What I would do is look. It's not going to be under $100 though. So the under $100 flex nibs are mostly Noodler's. They mostly come in Noodler's pens. If chat has any other suggestions, let me know. What I'm about to suggest is one of the Franklin Christoph flexes, like the steel flex nib that they use, but those pens are like $160-ish bucks. But the nibs are only like $25, so you could get some flex. Yeah, the triple tail. So Kate, the new Noodler's triple tail does not smell. I've had one pass through my hands. We've reviewed one on the blog. It does not smell. And Conklin Duraflex, those are under $100 and not smelly. I love that the boxes we need to check are Flex, under $100, doesn't smell. Isn't that like the perfect description of what we're trying to do? I love that that's our job. Then there's Fountain Pen Revolution nibs. Do they sell the pen barrels with it? Eero Powerline thread. Okay, I need to look at that. Y'all might have just saved my bacon. Well, not really from ordering something to do. Yeah, I can get physical drops. I'm already outlaying a lot for this install. I don't want to do that too. Okay, I'll look at that. Yeah, like I'll hardwire it if I need to later. I just wanted to get this started. I want to do the basis. It is good information. So yeah, look at Franklin Christoph's Flex Nib. It's really nice, and they make awesome pens. They just might be out of the budget. And then the Noodler's Triple Tail. And like I have a hard time recommending other ones. I'm not a huge fan of the Conklin. Some people like them. I tend to have nib issues with the Conklins. But there's just not a lot of great options for under $100 flex that's not Noodler's. Right? But the Franklin Christoph steel nib is the way to go if you want to pay a little bit more for the barrel that you put it in. All right, Intel Wi-Fi card. Yeah, I want stability for this setup, right? There's a new Yovo Conklin Flex Nib. If you can get a Yovo Conklin Flex Nib, we'll watch for when those come out. I'll try to review one. What do Pilot 912's SA goes for used? 150? I mean, They're such a good pen. They don't lose their value that much. They're only like 180 to 210 to begin with. If you found a used one, it'd still be like 150. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Conklin Flex nib. I've just not had a good experience. Hey, good morning, Hobby 100. What'd you miss? Not much, really. We're just chit-chatting. If you have a link for that, Bork and Bork, put it in the chat so Kate can copy that and save that to look at later. Because that's an option, Kate. Is there's a site called Fountain Pen Revolution that sells all kinds of nibs, and they sell like steel flex nibs. I just don't know what the pen situation is for them. Ooh, are you awake yet?
No.
Yeah, she actually got up early today. It was like 8:30. Which, when does school start? What time do you have to log into your first class?
8 o'clock.
8 on the dot? Okay. Hi, we usually talk a lot more about pens than we are today. Today, I'm just not set up to talk about pens because I knew I wasn't going to be in here long. I got the kids today. I have some pen launches going on right now. Usually we'll talk more about pens, like really specifically a lot about pens. Like that's what I do. That's my job. Today we haven't talked as much about it, but I'm happy to answer questions about pens. But yeah, this is what we normally do, but even more pens.
You know what I realized?
What?
Using it.
Hang on one second. The Fountain Pen Revolution pens aren't great. That's good to know. I haven't tried any of them. Patrick, that's a great way to put it. It's a pen related stream, but it's also a community. Like a lot of us know each other. Like we've met each other in person. We talk online a lot outside of the stream. One of the things I'm about to do is I'm about to be able to stream more, right? So this isn't my house. This is my stream setup, but this isn't my house because I don't have good internet at my house, and I'm about to. So we're gonna start having multiple hour-long stationary streams. Hopefully within the next month. I don't have a date yet for my install, by the way. So.
You know how.
Yovo Omniflex. And is Conklin going to be the only one to get that? So is Conklin taking their Omniflex design, send it to Yovo, had Yovo make the nib for Conklin pens? Is the way I'm reading that, Evan? If that's true, cool. I like Conklin's barrels. Their nib QC is just bad. Yes, ma'am.
You know how I said I start school at 8?
Yes.
And I just realized, you know how I got my new schedule this morning?
Mm-hmm.
My first class is gym and health. Ooh. So I'm gonna be awake all night if I'm having to do something for gym. I don't even know how I'm gonna do that at home.
What time does connection start in 7th grade?
The schedule's probably not going to be the same as last year, so it's hard to even say what it is.
Yeah, it can't be the same as last year because the 6th graders are going to have...
This is an awesome question. Do you send your kids to school with top-of-the-line pens? No.
I like one kind of pens to do my notes with, pretty much.
Which one?
I don't know what they're called. There's just like, those black ones? I like using those,
The Flare or the Energel?
It has to be
not the flare pens. I like using those too.
Mm-hmm.
But my favorite, like pen, like that black one,
Do they have a click?
Yeah.
It's either the Papermate Inkjoy or the Pentel Energel, I'm guessing.
Something like that. I like using those.
Because we have a lot of those
but
at home.
I like using those when I do my notes. I'm weird like this, so I don't get like one sheet of paper. After I'll write in a notebook because I like having stuff like under it because it makes my writing smoother and neater when I do that.
Yep.
And so I rip out the outlet and put it in my binder or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. So you write with a page underneath it.
I write with multiple pages underneath.
Yeah, when you're using a metal tip pen without any backing or buffer, it is harder to.
Especially with the table we have. I think it's this exact table, but a little bit bigger.
Same table.
And then it has all the
The one nice thing I will give them for school, I'll give them nice wooden pencils if they ask, if they're interested in them.
I like using,
because those are less expensive than pens. The pens, they just won't get any benefit from using an expensive pen.
I like using mechanical
Plus,
pencils.
they'll get sometimes. So last year, I lost almost all of my highlighters.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how, but I did. And I always kept them in one pouch, which is your pencil pouch.
Mm-hmm. Hashtag NotCo. Marketing. Good job, Tyler.
And
Too bad we're sold out of those.
oh yeah, special treatment.
Let kids know they get special treatment. That's hilarious.
Well, I like using
Okay, so here, let me hold that thought. Do you prefer mechanical pencils or wooden
I was
pencils?
about to say that. I like
Okay, there's a
using
question.
mechanical pencils because once I start writing, I like it when it's like the lead is like not like just like the straight lead, you know, like once you use it for a while and you write, and it's like has like the
Yeah, it gets a angle.
yeah, and then it doesn't go away because you just keep clicking more lead out, and you're still writing, so it has that, and I like the way it writes better too.
So it stays sharper longer,
Yeah.
basically, because you can rotate it and just keep clicking the lead out. That makes sense. Hey, thank you all for the follows. Drew Ken, Hi, Juga, Knox Echo. Appreciate y'all. Knox, thanks for the sub. I appreciate you. Did you not get an alert? Aw, you didn't get an alert? We'll have to give you one of these.
Do you not have any more than that?
I have I think this is the this is the buzzer.
You're wrong. Well, if you do like a game or something.
When I
you
get
should
home,
do
I'll
that.
have to put these on. When I get my real stream set up, we'll have this thing fleshed out. How about the Kuratoga? I don't know that they would get the benefit of the Kuratoga because you have to think about not spinning the pencil in your hand when you're writing, right? You just do it because you're just brought up that way to kind of have this little rotation in your hand. You can't do that, and I'm not sure that these two could handle like the Kuratoga.
I like about the paper. I like the college one.
College ruled. You like the thin ruled. Elizabeth has spectacular handwriting.
So do I. but-
Tyler has good handwriting, but needs work.
Not
Well,
as good as me.
Tyler has two different handwritings. He has horrible, and then he has passable. And if he would just work more on the passable handwriting, it'd be really good. Elizabeth has spectacular handwriting. Hey, good morning, Aurelius.
See, how many pictures?
It's hard to say. So yeah, those are our thoughts on mechanical pencils versus wooden pencils. I use them both equally. I love wooden pencils. I love mechanical pencils. It's hard.
And I
How
like
do you pronounce that name?
Yeah, I don't know.
And I like doing my notes with different colors. I don't like just doing pencil or just pen. I like using different colors.
Yeah, Elizabeth is a full ink palette note taker, which is great. Needs to see some handwriting. Do you have any pictures?
No, I don't think so.
We'll get you to do some handwriting samples.
Oh, you should like right here.
Yeah, I got all the cameras set up. We're gonna set it up. We're gonna set it up so we can do a lot more handwriting.
Well, wait.
I do not like the Delgard at all. Like, I get what they're doing. I just don't think they need to. The Kuratoga being left-handed, I could see that being an issue.
I think.
Oh, you're looking in my feed.
Yeah, because remember you did that thing.
Yeah,
one time.
I did post one of your pictures. Yeah, so Elizabeth has my oh yeah, you should do the Rock Your Handwriting challenge on Instagram.
What's that?
So you follow that tag and they tell you something to write, and then you post it with the tag. And then you can see how other people did it. That's a great idea, Tessa. Thank you.
Oh, here's a.
So
This
Elizabeth
is not my best. That's okay.
So Elizabeth has the Sailor Shikori brush pen set of mine that she likes using all those colors. Ideas for a 0.7 millimeter mechanical pencil. The best mechanical pencil for like kids and stuff that you don't want to overly spin, like everyone's yelling Rotring. I would look at the Tombow Mono. They're around. They start about $4 depending on which is expensive, but then they go up to like $6 or $9, and you can get some really big erasers. You can get shaker mechanisms. The barrels they're plastic, but they're really, really sturdy. So I would look at the Tombow Mono lineup, plastic barrels, and then you can get the shaker, you can get the extra long eraser, you can do all kinds of things. But just the base $4 Tombow Mono, that's a great, great sturdy pen.
That's.
Let me get that any bigger.
No.
Yeah. You probably can't see this, but this is like standard. Let's see if I can get it in here.
That's my try hard. When
That's
I
like-
actually try, but I think I like when I'm like just writing, I like it better than
Yeah.
when I try.
That's like ballpoint pen handwriting
That's
Can I see?
pencil.
or pencil handwriting. Yeah.
No, that's pen. I have no idea.
She's been happy with the Rotring. That's awesome. The Pentel Sharp Carry is also like $20. Like, I don't know that I'm going to spend $20 on like a kid's pencil.
Oh, were you talking about the things, the marker?
UFO Believer, thanks for the follow.
Are you talking about the
Hardcore
markers I
UFOs.
have?
Yeah.
I like them. I like the colors.
So yeah, it's also, if you notice, it's not in cursive, right? Do you write anything in cursive, or is it all print? Oh, I see that. Her cap just broke on her water bottle. Rip.
I don't like doing cursive. I'm horrible. I can't even do my name that good.
Do you print or write in cursive?
I print, but I think I'm better at cursive than my
I don't
name
even-
is better in cursive than
The Graph Gear 500, that's great. The Pentel P series, any Pentel mechanical pencil's a really good choice.
I remember in 4th grade.
Here, can you scoot over?
No,
Not you. Trying to lean in.
I remember in 4th grade, every Monday in Miss Wood's class, I would have a cursive sheet.
Oh yeah, you did good at the cursive sheets, and then when you were not trying, it looked terrible, right? Yeah.
I did cursive in like 3rd grade. I remember because we had to like write our name. One thing I cannot do is because I have a stupid Z in my name, and that.
Sorry about that. What's up, Robo Jimmers?
A Z's hard.
Oh,
to
she's
do.
in high school? Yeah. Gotcha.
A Z's hard to do in cursive, isn't it?
Z's are hard to do.
It's like.
And they're way cooler. Z's are way cooler printed. Like.
It's like.
You love cursive Z's? You have a problem. I knew that already.
Isn't it like a?
See, Jim gets it. It's a lamer Y.
Isn't it like?
It's like a.
It's like a.
It's like a double.
Like.
Move thing.
Like,
Does anyone else cross their Z's? I used to.
what's that mean?
When you do a Z, like that.
Oh.
Because I used to have to do
Or what-
French.
Or the sevens.
In French, yeah, it's like the sevens. I don't know. Is that what's the origination of that? Because I did that. I remember growing up in school, and I don't know if it came from like French language writing or not, but it was just a habit. Sevens and Z's, yeah. That Papermate yellow mechanical pencils are really good, and I also like the Zebra mini mechanical pencils. I don't know what they call them, but they make them to look like pencils, just like the Papermate one. Those are shockingly good too for a disposable mechanical pencil. Those are good.
I think I know the worst mechanical pencil.
Slash zeros. I slash zeros more than I cross Z's and sevens. What's
I
that?
think I know the worst mechanical pencil. You know, they're colorful and they're clear and plastic. Colorful,
those
clear.
are terrible.
They are
I think those are
horrible.
the ones y'all had were Papermates.
They are horrible. They just break so easily. If you like. I
think those were Papermates.
Too hard.
Yeah.
Like, those are bad.
Hey, Velociraptor.
My favorite ones, you know, the ones that have like the blue, and then like the clip is like a different color, like green or something.
Mm-hmm.
I like those the best, but we didn't get those this year.
Those might be Bics with the different color clip. I'm thinking. Brad, why have we not had your kids as guest Panatic reviewers? We probably will eventually.
Wait, we'll be on the podcast?
Maybe just like doing it on the blog, do a review on the blog, do some handwriting, do some pen testing.
I'd rather be on the podcast.
I'd rather be on the podcast. Why is that?
Yeah,
These I can talk more than I know.
these
Mm-hmm.
ones.
Yeah.
These are the
I
good
can
ones.
sit and talk.
That's hard to see. Don't even bother.
Eh.
Too much glare. I need to work on the ones. Like y'all were talking to me about the ones the other day, having the little tick at the top. That's a good idea. I should do that.
L's and ones are like the same thing. When you're typing or something, or just writing?
Foolish Fox, that's so right. A blog is like homework, stream is like hanging out. There's some truth to that, right?
I don't think I can.
So basically, Tyler doesn't want to put in the work. He just wants to hang. Fair, I get it. Like, sign me up, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sign me up. Did y'all get any? Y'all didn't get many school supplies this year, did you? We start Monday remotely, Jim.
We got like We got the binders, folders. I like writing in notebooks. I don't know why. I just like writing in notebooks better. So I got not the full size 5-star notebooks. I got they're not the small ones. I got one that are about this.
Oh, sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want
Medium
one of
size.
those.
I got 2 of those and some folders
And
and
I don't use my drawing notebook.
the pencils.
I wish I brought that.
What, your drawing notebook?
Mm-hmm.
Just the main stuff you need: pencils, paper.
My office hours are 8:30 p.m. Wednesdays and 1 o'clock Thursdays Eastern time, which you are on. We're booked up until September sometime.
And
So fill it out. Fewer supplies due to online. That's kind of what I feel like. Get a pet.
yeah, usually I would get the bigger binders.
Mhm.
'Cause I usually have a bunch of notes, but then even if we go back to school, we're not gonna have lockers. And then with my backpack, I only got the 1/2-inch ones I got, probably.
Yes, we got thinner binders this year.
He has a first badge.
Tony and Evan have a first badge. Yeah, Tyler was noticing your badges. That means the first 10 subs to the channel get first badges.
I mean, I wish I had.
They make them think they're special.
I wish we had lockers. I love lockers.
I think you're special.
Oh, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that.
you.
Oh, not me. Who? Tony and Evan? They are kind of special, unfortunately. You just prop them up way too much. Yeah, so we're going with thinner binders this year because of the number of classes, and then we'll just and the lack of lockers. Even when they do go back to school, they're not going to have lockers this year just for crowd control purposes. So we're going to just go for thinner binders and just have to manage the extra paperwork at home and folders.
What I'm thinking is, last year in my science class, I was taking a high school class in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
And we were taking a bunch of notes and a bunch of worksheets and stuff like that. And so every 9 weeks, we would clean out our binder and put that stuff into a folder that we would keep in her classroom. And then when it comes to finals and stuff like that, we'd get our folder and take it home so we could study everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then so every 9 weeks we would just clean out and put our papers and start fresh.
So I think we're going to have to do the same thing this year. We'll just have to keep those extra folders at home, right? Since you're not going to have anywhere to store them at school. So that's kind of the plan we're working on right now.
If we go back to school.
If we go back to school.
Oh my gosh.
Probably. Brad, did you see the Tasha jeans collection that just hit my Anderson's newsletter? Yes, I featured them last week on my my July sponsor thanks post that I do for all my sidebar sponsors. Once a month, I'll feature something new, and I saw those on Gold Spot. And there's that's one of those you would miss. If it comes in the feed, people just go, sponsor post.
That's what I do on Instagram. I don't care.
Sponsor post. But out of those 6 colors, I want at least 4 of them. That's the last thing I need is 4 more blues. But if you're telling me that it's that jeans collection that I already love, I just did the who was the Indigo Tegan that I just did. You know what I'm talking about.
You know one thing I'm gonna like about online school better than going to school?
What?
Is that
Me around more?
No. At school I have to wear jeans.
Oh yeah. You get the work from home life, man. We get to wear jammies and whoa. That was loud.
Yeah, because
We get to wear pajamas and slippers and flippity floppities. Linen toolbar. How did I forget that?
only
I wonder if I'm distracted a little bit.
because when I go to school I have to wear jeans
Mm-hmm.
or really long shorts. So
Mm-hmm.
pretty much everybody wears jeans.
So that
The
is
boys.
that is a bonus from school from home. The one good thing.
I might have to wear a nice shirt, and then I can wear sweatpants.
Well, that's the trick, right? When you're on camera, you just gotta look good from here up, right?
I was watching a video and it was.
Yeah. So anyway, those linen toolbars, the Indigo Tegan is based on Japanese denim dyes, right? So that's exactly what I love. So when I saw those Tasha colors, I'm like, I'll have to get one. I'll limit myself. I'll try to pick one out that I like and order it. I don't have any coming yet, but I'll be sure to get one.
That's a lot of mine.
Yeah, let's talk talking about. I saw somebody stand up and they're wearing like their underwear, but
Yeah.
like a nice button-up shirt.
Oh, like you see people wearing like news people wearing like jackets and ties all the time with like shorts on.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's funny.
Yep. Have you all been able to take some kind of trip or take a break? Yeah, the kids have. We're not far from St. Simon's Island, Georgia, where my in-laws have a condo. So the kids have been able to go to the beach. Like none of the restaurants that are there are open.
But you can still get takeout.
Yeah, you can like pick up food and you can go to the beach because the beach is socially distanced, and that's about it. And the pool. So
That close.
they were able to go like twice this summer.
The beach felt like normal, like down at like the beach felt normal. It didn't feel any different.
Yeah, but it wasn't when that's not very crowded though.
Well, it's not as crowded as it usually is, but it's still pretty.
So how many times did y'all go this summer?
3
Twice?
times.
3 times? And I went once.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Wait.
Twice?
No. 3 times.
3 times?
Because we went at the beginning of when we got off, and then we went at the end of June
Okay.
to the 1st of July.
Okay, that's right. That's right.
And then we just got back like a week or 2 ago, or something like that.
Oh, they have to wear uniforms at home? That's silly.
What?
Aiden, y'all know Aiden? Mr. Brooks, Mr. Jonathan's daughter, Aiden. She just had a birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But they have to wear uniforms, and if they're doing it from home, they have to wear the uniform tops. Yeah. That's a
Why?
that's a thing.
That's just dumb.
Our kids vote that is dumb. Good morning, Schmevelin.
Uniforms.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Uniforms. I'm glad I don't have to wear uniforms, but it might be easier to pick out something to wear in the morning instead of taking 20 minutes an hour to choose what I'm gonna wear to school.
Man, that's a pretty color.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? That's super nice. I like that.
Is there a purple one of those?
No, this is like a special edition.
That's a lot of money for just a pen.
Yeah,
That's a cool.
that's about how much they normally cost, like these. I like those.
They made it purple.
Sorry.
Starting remote, transition in October. What did he say? What did you say? Oh, is that a purple one? Those pens are expensive. It's a lot of money for just a pen. That's true. That is a good blog tagline. That's a really pretty pen. I like that material. I like that pen shape too. Has Chet done that pen shape before? It's a really cool shape. I like it.
Just hit the off button.
Yeah, that's that's a lot of money for just a pen. I'm gonna write that down in case we need that.
It's
It was 2020. It's a lot of money for just a pen.
Elizabeth, you know nothing.
I'm sure you.
What's your most expensive?
I'm sure
that
you've gotten a
Oh.
$1,000 pen. Is that?
I do have one that costs over $1,000.
Did you buy it or did someone send it to you?
I bought it. Did someone send it to me?
Oh my God.
That's
When,
just like
when y'all go to college, I'm gonna have to sell all my pens.
No. Not all of them. No, because I'm gonna be
Wait,
working. I'm
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do any colleges have to wear uniforms?
Not that I'm aware of.
Maybe a small college.
All right. Maybe a small college where you. I don't know of any college that's outside the military where you have to wear uniforms.
Yeah, besides that.
There's military colleges.
Yeah.
Or
Air Force Academy, Naval Academy, Army,
Oh.
West Point.
college
Oh,
dress
I know.
codes, you
West
think, are they
Point.
less strict about the dress code?
Say that again.
Do you think college dress codes are less strict than?
Yeah, there's
there
usually
now?
pretty much no dress code, as long as
You
it's
can't
not.
wear your underwear there.
Oh,
Yeah, as long as it's appropriate.
We should. There should be a stream with me and Elizabeth on, where it's, where it's like, I don't know. It's
Yeah,
in
me
my
neither.
it's in my brain. I just can't say it.
Welcome to my world. Tessa says I have around $600 to spend on a new pen. What should I get? That is a broad question. Oh, nice clips. Thank you, Oscar. I will check that out. Yeah, like we could take that up offline. Like we need some kind of minimal guidelines, because the first thing I want to say is like Pelicans and Auroras, but then maybe you don't like the Western nib sizes. Maybe it's a You know, you prefer a Japanese nib size, or what type of material you're looking for. Does it have to have a piston filling system? Is that mandatory, or do you want like a special, you know, like a maker brand as opposed to, you know, a larger manufacturer brand? So like there's like that kind of budget, like the world is your oyster. Like we can do a lot of stuff. So feel free to email me, and feel free to, you know, put some tips in here if anyone wants to know. Oh, that's scary, Evan. You have a Western medium broad or broad sailor? Then yeah, I'd maybe be looking at like a Pelican 800, because they're just, I mean, they're like flawless in my estimation. You know, one of their special editions that has a color that you like. If you like that wider nib, the feel of the piston, the quality of the nib, like I would like that. I didn't see Woodshed's Kickstarter. I saw someone mention it, then I haven't gone to look at it. I need to go look at that.
It doesn't necessarily have to be one pin.
Had a Sherlock hat for the year. Michigan and Minnesota, you needed a hat. Namiki Serling Silver Komodo Dragon. Yeah, those are great. I'll go look. I need to put Woodshed Kickstarter.
How do people clip stuff? How do they go back and stuff?
There's a little button that allows you to clip on there. On the Twitch app. Awesome. Do you do pin stuff for a living, or this is a hobby? For me, it's a living. So I write a blog, have a podcast. I make products. I make a pin case product. I make a pin. I like, this is what I do for a living. You know, I stream, you know, do all this stuff. As of like 4.5 years ago. Yeah, 4.5 years ago, I quit my job to do this full time, and it's been great.
Me and Ty were having a discussion the other day about when you quit your other job, and he said, "Oh yeah, it was when we were in our old house." I was like, "No, it was not."
No, I didn't say that. Yeah.
No, I said when you started.
Oh no. Yeah, I started the blog in
I was talking about
2007.
when you quit your job.
January 1st, 2016.
You quit it in the first of the year?
Or the Sailor Wicked Witch. Yeah, that's a great pen. Like Tyler said, I don't know if you heard him say, does it have to be just one pen? You get the Sailor Wicked Witch, and then you get some ink and go get another pen. Yeah, totally. What did you do before? I was in IT. I worked for 15 years at a data center.
That's tough.
Wasn't tough. It was a great job.
Question. Did you choose to work the night shift, or did you have to?
Once, let's see. I did 3 different stints on night. Once was by choice, 2 were not by choice.
Oh, look.
I see that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's heavy than I expected.
Yeah, so for my school desk, I decided to write my schedule and put it on the wall. And I did it twice. I did note cards first, and then I didn't like it. So I did paper, and then now I have to redo it.
Mm-hmm.
Because my schedule changed. I mean, they sent an email saying that your schedule might change.
It did. A lot. It wasn't a little change.
It was only one class.
I really like the Leonardo's Coco. The new piston is really what I wanted to test as much as the materials. So regardless, thanks for the 3-month subbing. You gotta do a sound too. Let's
No,
like,
I'm not doing a sound.
come on. Lame.
Motion is fine.
All right. The piston filling, I was mostly interested in the piston filling mechanism and the feel of the size of the pin and the weight that was going to add, and they nailed it. It's like I compared it to how Pelicans feel, to where you have this piston filler, but it doesn't feel like an overwhelmingly heavy pin.
Well, you know what I'm thinking? You know, if we don't go back, I was thinking about this just a second ago. You know, if we don't go back to school, like, till, like, next year, like 2021,
Mm-hmm.
and since I will only have, like, health and PE, I guess it won't matter if we don't dress out.
Yeah, who knows? You still don't have one, Brooks? Come on, they didn't even send you, like, a prototype sample? Brad, do you have any of the Sailor Minis? I have the original older version of the Sapporo Mini, and I absolutely love it. It's an awesome, awesome pen. I haven't tried one of the new minis yet because I don't want the gold trim model of that one. I'll do gold trim in some of them, but that one, they look great, but I'm gonna pass for now. But they're awesome pens. Can we give you and your hair a hug? Yes.
No, 6 feet apart.
Yeah, the fact that the minis only come in MF pains me, and you don't like it. Yeah, I had to buy mine when we were in Atlanta that one year, where this old Sailor rep showed up with a bunch of older pens. So I had to buy mine with a medium or a broad nib, and I just immediately took it over to Mark Backus and got a stub nib on it.
Are you sad you didn't get to go to Atlanta Rally Pen Show this year?
I am sad. Oh, that's a great one, Evan. Sometimes I want a panel discussion on why some people are against gold trim. It's not that I'm against gold trim. It's just I have a preference, and right now there's a lot of options to where I don't have to worry about it. Like, I have plenty of pens with gold trim. My preference lies elsewhere, though. Right? It's basically because, Alan, I believe it's an easy answer, is because the most traditional fountain pens that your parents used were black with gold trim. And I think that's why, because that's seen as like older, stodgier fountain pens. You know, just like the Mont Blanc 149. It's such a classic design. Like, I have one of those, but it's black and gold.
What was that thing that you were saying about the...
So there's a different connotation to those pens. And nowadays, like, when you can buy stuff like this, you don't have to buy black and gold anymore.
What was that thing y'all were talking about? The thing about the writing thing, you know, on Instagram?
Rock Your Handwriting.
Look it up.
Look it up as a hashtag, and then you can find the sites. I mean, black and gold is our high school color, so like that's what Elizabeth's rocking today. They did a great navy blue and gold Sailor a couple years ago. That was a limited edition. Was super pretty. Like, I had it offered to me, but like I turned it down.
Whoa.
I forget the name of it.
Why did you turn it down?
You think gold is often a cheap way to make something look more expensive? Yeah, maybe.
I could write.
But it's just, I mean, these days we have options. In the past, we didn't used to have options, right? So I don't dislike it. I do not prefer it, I guess is a better way to say it.
There's a hashtag fountain pen challenge.
Mm-hmm.
You should do that one.
I wish I could write as good as this person. Some of these people.
You want that navy blue dialogue CC to come out? Yeah. That'll look sharp with rose gold. Is it rose gold or regular gold? I can't remember now. It seemed like it was rose, but I could be wrong. That's my hesitancy with sending my 149 to Bocamundo. Will I actually use that pen? I'm leaning towards no. I might just have to find something else. You want a nice dark blue pen? Does anyone remember that Sailor exclusive that came out? It had to only be like 2 years ago. It was navy blue and gold trim, but it was like it wasn't like a store limited edition. It might have been like a regional North America edition or one of those types of things. It was really pretty. Like, Tessa, that would be like a really, really good pen for you. But I can't remember what it is. White and rose gold. Like, I didn't think I would like white and rose gold. I actually love it. Once you get that in person, those really pop. I have turned the corner on rose gold, especially with a white barrel pen. Totally agree.
I like it better over here.
Mm-hmm. That's a better seat. We just don't have that much room. I'm wide. I take up a lot of space. Plus, I have a bigger chair. Like, I don't need this wide of a chair.
We could just squeeze you. Yeah, we could.
Deep Sea Sailor. So I have the Sailor Ocean, which is a really pretty green, which is one of my favorites.
One thing I can't do is see myself. I can see my hair, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're getting your hair cut today, so bonus. So I think I don't have many rose gold. I should get more rose gold trim. The only one I have right now is I have the Aurora Nebula 88 in rose gold, which I don't use that pin very much. I should probably sell it. That probably needs to go on the rehoming block. As much as I love that pin, I will not give away that pin. I paid way too much for that pin. It needs to be recouped to some degree. That's a plate. You have that pin, don't you? You don't have that one?
I have a fully white one with the threads on it.
Sapphire and white gold. Oof. That would be awesome.
I thought you did give me this one.
I thought I gave you that one too. Show them what you're talking about. We can't talk about things and not show people what we're talking about. So Tyler was looking. It's upside down. Tyler was looking at my Play Ball Retro 51 that I keep on the desk here.
I have a regular baseball one.
Yeah, he has the one. He has the baseball one with the raised seams, the actual ball one.
And then I have a computer one. Like the inside of a computer.
Yeah, that's the Anderson Pens one.
I have a pink robot.
Pink Robots, greatest retro ever made.
And then I have the popsicle one.
Oh, isometric. I love that one. Well, you have all of mine. Although you don't have. Do you have an orange one?
No, or a pastel one.
Yeah, you have that one. I gave it to you.
No, I'm not using a pastel one.
Why not?
Because I don't have your age on it.
You don't have my age on it? What does that mean?
Okay, so every year I get what year?
Yeah, I hosed Tyler. Yeah, Tyler made me. What do I think about Matthew's new retro? I love it. Has Tyler seen the Pizza Box retro? I don't think so.
That's my seat. Pause in the spotlight for a second.
Brad, did I ever get the Twisby Prussian Blue? I did. Go look for the Linen Toolbar Indigo Tegan ink review, and you'll see that pin in there. It is awesome. And I got the stub nib, and it works great. I'm looking forward to the Pen Addict Retro 51. I'm going to order tubes this afternoon or tomorrow afternoon. I'm so slammed right now. I got to get those tubes ordered and get the measurements. I have everything sitting on my desk to get the proper measurements to order the tubes. I just got to do it, and then we'll get them shipped. Shouldn't take too long to ship. I'm generally positive about that 800 plus pin shipping process. Yeah, it's not even that, Tony. It's just like I got to tell you what size to order, and there's like hundreds of different size combinations. Oh, here's a stupid thing. Here's a little inside baseball tip for you, or not a tip, but a frustration. When you order tube packaging to ship products in, so I'm going to order the paper, like the craft tubes, you have to order the end caps separate. Anyone care to explain that to me?
They want you to pay money.
Put it in the price of the tube. The tube should come with the end caps.
I want you to look at their website more and see if you want to buy anything else, so you make you spend more money.
I mean, I get it, but that's a bad customer experience. Are there different choices for end caps? Yeah. I mean, just there's different choices for tubes. I guess it's maybe if it's a color thing, like if I want a red tube with black caps, I can get that specifically. I'll buy that.
Wait, is it clear?
But I was confused by that. But I'll buy that if they're different colors and you want to really get like some aesthetic thing going on.
Okay, I have a question.
That could be it too, Alan, right? So I think I have to order, like if I order the tubes in a batch of 50, the end caps come in a box of like 100 or something like that. So like just the matching price.
It's always.
Yeah, I don't know. What?
So not about like pins or anything, but on social media, you know how like, okay, so like Twitch, if you become affiliate, you make some money, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like, on Instagram, if you're verified, do you make any money, or like on Twitter or something?
No.
Are you verified on Twitter or Instagram?
Twitter, yes. Instagram, no.
I don't know. whenever like I look on.
Yeah, Jesse, it is a hot dog bun situation. But I guess I need I don't know. I got to look at it. But I was surprised. I was almost like I wanted to place the order. And I was like, wait a minute. Did the caps come with this? And then, no, I saw a complete separate line item listings for the caps. And I was like, that's weird. So, anyway.
Whenever I look on Instagram and see that, like, some people verified, you know, like, they'll have, like, I don't know, this is, like, 100K, and they get verified. And then there's, like, some with 900K, and they're not verified. I don't know. I don't understand it.
I mean, some people don't do it. Yeah, I don't even know. You were getting your Panatic Retro 51 before your Hippo Noto. I would wager that, yes. It's like ordering cups and lids in bulk. Yeah, that's fair. Y'all make a good point. Maybe I want to do something custom with the cap, so I should be able to have that choice. Fair enough. I'll buy that. Dude.
Sorry, I was thinking of something.
I don't want to know what. And on that note, I think we're going to wrap it up here at Casa Day stream.
How many people?
60. So, yeah, I think that's it. I don't know what happened today. If you ask me anything that happened on this stream today, I'm likely to not remember it.
This was a great stream.
It was a great stream. It was a fun stream. I like just coming here and talking. I don't have an ETA on the fiber install, so when I paid for the install yesterday, they couldn't give me a date. The construction install team will have to give me that. I wrote it down, Patrick. I wrote it down. So I'm imagining soon. I just don't know what the schedule is. So I'd imagine it's going to take several trips, right? They're going to have to come out, inspect first to see what they need to do to install. They're going to have to dig, and then they're going to have to come in the home and connect it up. So it's going to be, like I said, my guess was September. I bet we're still on that time frame, except now that I have paid money and I have a contract, I can call and yell at people. So
I like the strings.
I thought that was funny.
I got that heating and air.
Oh yeah, like the heating and air. Like my kids know me, like the heating and air people. Yes, like I call and yell at the heating and air people. Dude, I had a heating and air guy I left a bad review for. He called and tried to pay me off. I was hot.
Try to pay you?
He tried to pay me to take down my bad review.
I like the streams where we do the unboxing stuff.
Yeah, we just haven't ordered anything recently.
How is this thing gonna get to our house?
I pick it up and put it in the car. How do you think it got here? Tyler's talking about my computer, my tower.
It's huge, and
just because it's bigger than you doesn't mean I can't carry it. All right, that's a wrap. We'll podcasting tomorrow, stream on Thursday, maybe with them again. Who knows? Heaven help us, I guess. I got lots of things to talk about. So yeah, I'll be around.
Say goodbye, Brad.
Thanks for hanging out. Say goodbye, Tyler and Elizabeth.
Goodbye, Tyler and Elizabeth.
I did it.